Over the past 6 years, Edmonton police have registered about 150,000 bicycles, allowing them to recover about $1 million worth that are stolen. So joining us this morning is Sergeant Dana Gehring and Constable Kenny McKinnon. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
So let's talk about this program. How does this work exactly?
This is basically a bike registration program where it allows the police to have a database of registered owners so that when we recover a bike, we know where to send those bikes.
Okay, so how does this help you connect to people, and how can they connect themselves to you?
So the whole purpose of the registration system is that your bike doesn't have your name stamped in it or whatever, or a phone number on it and stuff. So using the serial number on the bike or whatever, you create an account or whatever, which then gives us contact information. So when we find the bike, we can then actually get it back to you.
Okay, so we're getting a look here at a registration event. We've got more on that coming up in just a bit. But I think an important question for people, it is tough when you discover your bike has been stolen. What do they do? What should someone do if they discover their bike is gone?
One of the first things we like them to do is to make sure that they've actually got it on the bike index registry. They can go on there and actually flag it as stolen.
Okay.
Anybody can check that bike down the road. We have QR code stickers that we can put on a bike. Anybody can come along and verify if that bike is stolen or not. The second thing we like you to do is report it to police.
Okay. Now, how much more likely are you to recover and at least connect a bike back to an owner if it's registered?
With it being registered on Bike Index, the likelihood of it being recovered is way better than it was before. Pretty much beforehand, the issue that we ran into is we would find bikes all the time or whatever that we would suspect being stolen, but there was no way to find the owner or anything like that, so we were kind of left stuck just holding on to a bike. Whereas with Bike Index, now we actually have contact information to return these bikes to people.
So people can be a little bit proactive and can go a long way in recovering something. So you have some events going on as well.
We do, yeah. We've got an event coming up this Saturday in Gold Bar Park. It's going to be a bike pop-up event where you can come on down, register your bike, no cost, no obligation to you.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like people to know about bike safety in general or protecting their bicycle?
Well, one of the things I like people to do is kind of look at the value of your bike versus the value of the lock that you purchase. There's a lot of locks you can get out there now that are grinder proof, but they're expensive. And that cost tends to prohibit people from buying those. If you love your bike, make sure you got it on Bike Index and make sure that you buy a really good lock for that bike.
And what about storing it at your house?
Storing it at your house, out of sight, out of mind, or whatever. It shouldn't be hanging off the side of the house or whatever, or left leaning up against the side of your house, because that's just crime of opportunity. Somebody's going to come up and take that and stuff. So inside the house, inside a locked garage or whatnot, somewhere that's out of sight, ideally.
Okay. If people can actually do that, I recommend that they lock it to something in their garage.
Okay. Good idea. Ooh, I don't do that. I should start now. Thank you both so much for coming in. We appreciate the insight. It's going a long way to helping people out. The first event, as mentioned, is Saturday at Gold Bar Park. That's at 10 o'clock. You can find more information about other registration events and how to do it yourself. edmontonpolice.ca/bikeindex.